it's an agency that's been created by 3 governments to drive the revitalization of Toronto's waterfront. And we're funded by the federal, provincial, and city governments with a mandate to revitalize the waterfront, which is quite different from redevelop. It's basically about being driven by public policy to make it a great city community. Well, we're probably late in the game as compared to other cities around the world. Everyone's got a bit of a jump start on us, but quite honestly, it's a great opportunity for us. But basically, it allows us to bring people down to the water, intensify land use in accordance with the provincial smart growth strategy, drive a sustainability agenda. So it really is preparing a city for the future. Well, I was working with a property developer called Brookfield, great company. This opportunity came up and it was just too great. To me, it's the pinnacle of my career, to take everything I've learned in my career and put it to use in this one job to make a better city. I think that Queens Quay Boulevard will probably be the most interesting project and one that has the biggest impact. And I'm predicting that when people come to Toronto in the future, they're going to have to walk Queens Quay Boulevard. Just like when you go to Paris, you walk Champs-Élysées. When you go to Barcelona, you walk the Ramblas. You walk Queens Quay Boulevard. It will be a stunning redo of our waterfront. It'll be a signature piece from Spadina right over to Parliament. We actually are insisting, because we have control of the government land as part of our economic model, we're insisting that developers that do business with us have to build to a LEED Gold standard. LEED is Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. On top of which we're adding some minimum standards insofar as green roofs, energy conservation, and so forth. We're actually adopting what we call a no dig and dump approach to the excavation. We're basically installing a soil facility in the Portlands, a treat soil, to allow us to take contaminated brownfield soil, treat it, and reuse it as clean soil elsewhere in the project. We really believe that what makes a great city great is the public realm. And so we've really focused on making sure we're getting great quality design. We have 4 of the top 10 landscape architects in the world. So we're doing great public realm. We're doing it early to convince the public, in fact, that it's going to happen this time after a couple of centuries of studies. Well, I think we're late in the game insofar as waterfront revitalization. We have to be smarter. We have to ensure that we build in a more sustainable fashion. We can't just keep on building bungalows to Niagara Falls. We have to, in fact, be smarter about it and look at how we build a sustainable community. They're all different, and we've tried to learn from a lot of waterfronts and take snippets here and there. I don't have a particular favorite. They all have their advantages and disadvantages. Haven City in Hamburg is a really interesting example of how to build a real urban waterfront. And Sydney in Australia is a very exciting place for tourism and for things to happening. So it's I can't say I have an exact specific one. I will have one. When we're finished, it'll be Toronto. Really, I think it'll give them greater access to the lake. It'll give them more of a sense of public space. One of the challenges in the past is a lot of the waterfront, although it's been public, has what I call unofficially privatized. Poor design leads people to really be unsure as to whether they're in public land or private land. Through this redesign of the waterfront, we'll be able to bring people down to make them feel comfortable this is their space. We do pride ourselves in public consultation, and so we have a number of public meetings throughout the year on various projects, and we encourage as much attendance at those as possible. So those are typically posted on our website, and we welcome that public attendance at those meetings.